Hooray, hooray, hooray. Look at this. So 51 checks right here. We're going to deposit 51 checks today. And so it's deposit day. PB and Josh here. And we've got our checks.
And we have to tear it because we have to deposit into the machine that we just got.
Yep. So there's a new scanner, brand new. I'm going to start depositing checks that way. That's a cool machine. You can put up to 100 checks right there. Hit the button and it scans it, it endorses it, and it shoots it right over to the bank account. So cool stuff. So these are checks that we got while we were on vacation. We were on a month-long vacation. We went to California, then from there to Vietnam, then from there to Australia, and we're gone for almost a month. And we came back to a mailbox full of checks. And that was about 40 some odd checks. And
now
a
it
few
adds
more
up.
trickled in. Yep, we got a few more. And so now we're at 51. And we need to deposit these things finally.
Yep.
But it's a lot of work just to sign and scan one check at a time to deposit it when you have that many. And we've been working on getting that scanner connected to our bank, and the bank had to approve it and the software and all that. And they're looking at how many checks we deposit every month, sometimes daily. And they said, okay, yeah, you guys can use a scanner. So
Yep.
that's what they do.
Yeah, when you earn so many checks, so it's really good to have a scanner. And that's a good issue to have, right? So share with people a little bit about our online business. Why do we start the online business?
We started an online business because we needed to get our time back and bring PB back home. She was working out in Florida. She was a nurse, been a nurse for 15 years. And although we made good money, we also had a lot of obligations, and we had a major financial setback that contributed, to some of the struggles that we had for a while. And we needed an answer. We needed to figure something out. In 2023, PB was out in California for almost the entire year. And altogether, we only saw each other for 4 total weeks for that year. And that's not right. That's just not, what kind of life is that? Right? She would work so late at night. She would work 12 hours, sometimes 16 hours at night. Then she'd come home, try to sleep during the day. That's tough. But oftentimes she would be helping her mom and dad as long as she was out there, and just didn't get sleep. We were concerned about her health. And we started this business because of the systems. First of all, the systems in place. And if you want to build a business and really scale a business successfully, you got to have systems. And this business had proven systems already in place that you can plug into and start working. So that was the first thing. Second thing is the automation, which is part of the systems. And because of the automation that we can leverage, we can just spend a minimal amount of time doing our part, and the business will keep running in the background 24/7. And so because of that, we were able to spend 20 minutes here, an hour there, a couple hours a day, work in this business, in every little pocket of time that we can find. And we had set a goal of retiring PB in 5 years. We're going to build this business to the point where we can retire her in 5 years and bring her home from nursing, and we can live our life together finally. But we achieved it in 5 months. 5 months into running this business, she walked away from her nursing career, and we've been experiencing this, enjoying this time freedom and location freedom ever since. We started in October of 2023. In March of 24, last year in March, is when she resigned from her nursing and came home. And in the past year, a little over a year, we've been doing a lot of traveling, that's for sure. We've been to Japan. We spent a couple of weeks in Japan last June, a week in Tokyo, and a week in Okinawa. And our main supplier, one of our main companies we work with, was celebrating 50 years in business internationally. And so that's part of why we were there. But we enjoyed a couple of weeks in Japan. Then in October, we went to Vancouver to celebrate some milestones by some business partners, actually the founders of this system. And so we got to spend some time in Vancouver and seeing Canada. Then a couple of weeks later, we went to Cancun, Mexico, all inclusive resort, staying there for a week. Enjoyed that. We also, actually, no, that was November. In October, we went to Paris
For my birthday.
for Phoebe's birthday. Yeah. So we spent, actually, it was a week long trip in Paris. And the day before we were supposed to fly home, we decided to stay an extra few days. So I pushed our flight back and we got another place to stay, but we stayed in Paris for about 10 days. We wanted to make sure that PB got the pate that she wanted. So so we stayed in Paris for 10 days. That was awesome. And all these trips, we also end up connecting with other members of our community. This is global. And we're just like a family, wherever we go, we can meet people, even if we've never met them before. But we just kind of connect, and it's a big family. That's the culture that's been built in this community. January, we went on a cruise to the Bahamas, a little week-long cruise. And matter of fact, a couple of our business partners came with us there as well. And after that, let's see. Oh, then in March, we live in Florida, so we flew out to California, spent some time visiting family that we have around there, and then from there flew over to Vietnam. That's where PB's from. So we spent a week in Vietnam. And while we were over there, we got to see family and friends and also some of our global business partners over there as well. And then from there, we went down to Australia. We spent a week in Australia. We spent a few days in Sydney, actually a few days in Melbourne, and then a few days in Sydney after that. Got to see some fun stuff in Australia. Went to the Opera House, that whole that Sydney Harbor and the bridge, and went to the zoo and hung out with kangaroos and koalas, and we're privileged to be able to speak at an event over there. Spent a week in Australia, came home, and when we came home from that trip, about 3.5, 4 weeks, something like that, about 4 weeks, we came home to about 40 some odd checks in the mailbox.
Yep.
Thing is, every trip that we went, every single one of those trips that I just shared with you, we always come home to checks in the mail. Our business is mobile. All we need, if we have a cell phone or a laptop and something just to connect with the Wi-Fi signal, then hey, we've got a business we can run from anywhere, and we enjoy life. And our business is mobile, giving us location freedom so we can travel, take our business with us wherever we go.
So how can you get started?
Yep. And if you want to get started, just let us know. Send us a message. Send us a message. We have some free training. It's updated weekly. And our latest free training, it's a webinar. You can watch it. And you hear some of the checks we're about to deposit. But yeah, just send us a message and we'll send you access to that webinar.
More.
Yeah, send us a message. We'll get you access to that webinar. And it's free. Take a look at it and it'll show you what the system is all about and what the next steps that you can take if you want to learn more or even get going and get your own online business started. If you take that action, we will be your mentors and your coaches as well to help you get started. And we're going to show you how to plug right into this thing, teach you all the things you need to know, and work with you, guide you along the way to help you build a successful online business with an income that is the business is structured in a way that the income you can create can become residual.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get to the point where you're earning profit sharing with the companies, and that's part of the residual part of it. And this is income that you can pass on to your children, and they can pass on to their children, your grandchildren. And this is a generational business. It's legacy planning right here. So
Yep.
reach out, send us a message, leave us a comment, let us know you'd love to have the information. It's free. It's a free training. It's only about 20 minutes. And with that, you'll be able to.
Thank you guys. Another message. We love to show you how you can earn from home as well. And always good to have multiple stream of income. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.